Hey guys, it's Phoenix. Before we dive in, no pun intended, a distinction needs to be made. I think a really important distinction needs to be made. And that is, what is the difference between a pre-release and a snapshot? Now, as you can see in the bottom left-hand corner, a pre-release is a snapshot. A lot of people have different opinions on this. One could say that pre-release is a more stable version, it doesn't crash as often. One can say that all pre-releases are a potential full release should no criticisms be made. In my view, I think it could be answered by a single question. The question is, if this was to be released today, if a pre-release is to be released today, would you be satisfied with the version of Minecraft being a full release? And I think the answer is quite clearly no. As you can see on the screen right now, it is just so laggy. Everything is so slow. It's so framey, as you guys might call it. I love what they've done. I think this is a really good inclusion to the game. Every time there's a big update to the game, they probably need to update the backing, whatever you call it, the panorama, because that really does flesh out what we're up to and what the update is all about. But they just didn't handle it so well. Look how slow it is. Now, you could just say this because of my computer. No, I've had a lot of people already say the same thing. But otherwise, it looks fascinating. Look how slow it is. I can't even select everything. It doesn't respond as fast as it should. If I jumped right into it, all the lag is gone. Look at that. As a matter of fact, I will go into a test world for this. And I want to explain just a few problems that I have with this. Number one, worlds are just loading so slowly. Not my test world, because that's quite understandably a very fast world. It's just a flat world. But if you load up a new world, you can try it out yourself. Go onto your Java launcher and open up a new version of Minecraft. What will you see? The world will load so slowly that you'll just get bored. What else has been rebuked harshly in this? The new bark blocks. Now, I'm not going to talk about them too much because I think you can decide for yourself. It's pretty much the biggest source of indignation right now. And the furore is just insane by this change. I don't even need to talk about it. Whether you guys like it or not, it's up to you, but I think the consensus is no. This is a terrible change. Now, that's not really a big problem because textures can be updated fairly easily. The biggest problem for me is, let's just get out of this. The biggest problem for me is the crash issues and the memory problems. It might not be related. I actually believe it is. I've been looking into how much this home screen uses up, and it's insane. The amount of memory this home screen uses itself is more than double the amount of memory it uses when I open a world. So this needs to change. Another thing, Dolphins. I don't know why they haven't fixed Dolphins by now. Dolphins seriously need a rework. Their movement is just so inconsistent. Should they follow you in a boat, they just zoom right past you, they fly up into the sky, and they land on land. And that's obviously wrong. I don't want to sit here to prove a point, because you guys can try this out yourself, and the comments can corroborate this. Another thing is, what is the deal with buffet mode? I hope they don't leave buffet mode as it is right now. They have said time and time again that this new update will have a new customizability option. Buffet mode does not really suit this. If they have anything to update for buffet mode, every time I generate a world with this, let's say oceans, the ocean gets flooded with items. It's like it doesn't actually generate properly. And I'm pretty sure this problem will be compounded depending on the type of generator you use. And surface is the most consistent one, right? Because it's what the overworld is. Let's jump right in here. Dolphins, they actually have a talk page, a discussion page with this, and how it's just really odd that no one can really determine what dolphins are really doing right now in this snapshot. Also, as I said, the memory issue is outstanding, and they really need to redress this. And here is the page for the pre-release. So, if I was more connected with the Mojang developers and content managers, this is unusual. This is a big surprise to me, and probably a big surprise to a lot of people. I know it's just a long wait. This update is riddled with so many problems because of the amount of content they put in. Sure, it looks nice, but it needs to work. And you can see all the bug fixes they have here. This list isn't as long as a lot of the other snapshots. That's concerning. So I hope this list gets longer. And you can see all of the issues here. A lot of them don't really matter too much, but a lot of them are related to optimization. And if the game can't run, what's the point of playing it? So hopefully I've made some things pretty clear for you guys. Hopefully you guys can leave some comments, maybe addressing some of the problems too, commenting on whether this is a good step for Mojang. Is it too early for the pre-releases? I think so. Please do drop a comment for your view. I'd love to see what you guys think. Subscribe for more creative content and news updates. And please, Mojang, you're putting a step in the right direction right now. Please make the right choices for this update. Take care.